And welcome in, everybody. We are rocking and rolling. Waffleboard breaks. Last day of November. How is everybody doing? Hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving, your Black Friday, and your Saturday and Sunday with our last double box break before the reload. You guys check out the Facebook page. I posted pictures of 12 of the 14 that will be in this reload. I have two more that look to be arriving tomorrow, and I'll throw those pictures up as well. Spots, of course, go live Tuesday evening to break, of course, next Sunday. So keep an eye out for those pictures going up. Be the full reload, I believe 14 jerseys, no double boxes. Right now, I have 12 boxes, man. I got to make a couple more, but it'll be 14 total jerseys. Pictures, like I said, 12 of the 14 are already up on the Facebook page. You guys can browse them at your leisure. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. We'll be doing a boxing up video at the end of the week. 12 in the tub right here in front of me, and I got a bunch of stuff on the way. I got stuff out of JSA waiting that back for me, so that's be in the following reload, which would be, of course, in probably January. I'm like, well, depending, this is obviously going 14 going in. Give us a good 3 more weeks, maybe be the very last week. We'll figure out what we're doing at the end of December, schedule wise. But as of right now, like I said, we're full speed ahead. Double boxes on Sunday and back to our Tuesday and Thursday, at least for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So that'll get us right into the just before Christmas time. So if we have to make any adjustments, what we're doing schedule wise, but 14 New Jerseys. 14, obviously, a couple repeat jerseys, couple repeat names, some really good new stuff. So if you guys check that out, it's gonna be fun. Obviously, I got I was saying we got the Zuccarello, the Minnesota Wild Adidas Alter, really cool jersey. Of course, I just got in that Cicerelli, gorgeous. That's the Detroit Red Wings CCM vintage. It's like from 26, 27 to 2000, no, 1926, 27. It's like their old style. I think they used it for like one of their Winter Classics or Stadium Series. After, of course, that jersey was made inside, but that's actually a CCM vintage jersey from probably obviously not from the 80s or anything. That's from the probably early 2000s. Like, I mean, he's probably like 15, almost 20 years ago, I think the jersey is, but at least 15, I think. So that's pretty cool. It's obviously the style from the way back Detroit style, which they did reuse for one of their either Heritage Classics or Stadium Series or whatever it was. I can't remember what year Detroit used that style, but that's a real cool jersey. Make sure you check that out. What else is in there? Okay, nice Adidas, easy teasy Trevor Zegras, who's been on fire for the Flyers. Flyers have started to come on. They're kind of playing great under Rick Tocchet. So I got that in there. Of course, Travis Konecny, another Flyer star, is in there as a Fanatics. Orange Fanatics. Can't wait to see the 2 jerseys coming tomorrow. I'll be throwing them up. Where's my they're on the list? Yeah, so I don't have pictures of either of them. That's gonna be cool. Some legends in there. Theo Fleury, of course, Calgary. Paul Coffey, Edmonton Oilers. Legendary, first time ever in the boxes, a Dick Duff. Multiple Stanley Cup winner for the Montreal Canadiens. Old school. What's up? How about the Blackhawks? Yeah. Connor 2-2 with the empty netter. His goal was filthy. A nice little giveaway by them down low, and he buried that one with some stick handling. Yeah, big game. Bad result for the Flames today, even though they played coolly. They win 0-0 to overtime, and they just gave up a 2-on-1 late in overtime, knocked the Flames out. So Flames are fighting. Obviously, they're not putting up big numbers, but it was a bum to see them go down overtime today. I did watch some of that game. Didn't watch much of the Blackhawk game, but obviously watched some of the end of the Calgary game, which was exciting, even though they lost that in OT. Like I said, hanging with that team was impressive for that, though. But the Hawks, yeah. Hawks look great in those black jerseys. With the big win today. That was a huge game. Big game, big comeback from them. I think they're down 3-0, or at least 2-0, and tied, and then they're down again, and then they got the tying and the winning with the Bedard with the goal. So yeah, I mean, that's Nazer, I think, had the a goal off an assist from Bedard. Yeah, the Hawks started to. I mean, they've been up and down, of course. Like I said, they're taking the steps that I don't know if they're how potent they can be in the playoffs this year, but it's going to be interesting to see when they get there. It's nice to see, the young players like I told you, like Celebrini and Bedard, those guys. Seneke from Anaheim was on fire. I think he's got the league and right now the leader of rookies scoring in consecutive games. He's been putting up numbers. Kindle, of course, from Pittsburgh, has played well. Schaefer, I mean, they lost today, but he actually, he showed off his wheels. So he looked good. Like I said, I mean, even the Kings are there. I watched last night. I watched the Kings in overtime. Brant Clark hit the post, and they end up losing in overtime. Or I think they have to win in overtime, but that was impressive to see them. Oh, down 3-0, that's what it was. At least down 2-0. I saw the Bedard assist on the Nazer goal. That was pretty impressive. I mean, he's got vision. He's got, passing abilities, and, he's amazing to watch. My boy Cooch has been on fire. And obviously, Cooch has been multiple point per game, nonstop. I don't think he's been scoring lately, but he's been putting up assists, and he's got like 13 assists in his last like 5 or 6 games. Absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. Just watching him thread passes, even the stuff that doesn't get scored on, you marvel at his ability to just have a vision and thread passes and put it in. Like, I mean, obviously he doesn't have, Point's not playing on his line right now. He's playing with Hagel, who's been absolutely on fire, even though he hasn't been playing with Cooch the entire time. And Gensel was on fire, and I think they broke him up from Cooch's line. They keep kind of moving things around, trying to shake things up with their forwards. Now the Paul's back. Getting Sorelli back was huge. And then, of course, trying to figure out, somebody to play with Cooch. Obviously, Gensel's been amazing there. Point is just not been clicking. I mean, he's still one of the best talented players on the team, and one of the best players in the league. But it's just not going in for Point this year. So when it finally does, that team could be scary because everybody else is starting to contribute around. Cooch can put it on the platter for you. You just gotta, have your stick in the right spot and basically get your shot off. But that's impressive, though. But like I said, all sense was us Nashville there. Like Nashville's, watching Nashville play. They're disappointed with their team. They're looking at possibly unloading a lot of their talent. Obviously, Stamkos might be on the move. Depends on how many teams don't have a lot of room under the cap to absorb players like that. But if Nashville's kind of in the rebuild mode anyway. They keep trying to. They got a loyal fan base, so they want to put a winner out there. But I don't think they don't have the horses, and obviously their money is tied up on some big players, and it's probably best for them to kind of strip it down again. Like they drafted well. Even the guys they drafted almost made the team, but so I don't think that's they're kind of stuck. Not quite. Kind of like the Kings are putting up numbers. See Kopitar's back healthy. He played great the other night, had a goal. But the Kings got good young players, and they're playing well. And obviously Kemper's been fantastic in net for them. But Nashville's kind of like stuck in that zone where they're not sure what they want to do, if they want to try to make a run again, or if they just want to break it down. They're probably going to break it down. It'd be nice to see, what they do with their big money players. They move on from them. But like I said, there's no games on right now. We're done for the day. There's only 4 games today. Obviously, the 1-0 shutout in overtime. The Calgary losing. Of course, we got the Chicago was on earlier with their big win with Connor. Like I said, and we're done for the day. Just 4 games today. Usually Sunday's pretty light anyway, but like I said, today just 4 games and all of them done already. Obviously, from football is the major TV watch on most Sundays, and now we got basketball mixed in. Obviously, college football is getting down to the nitty gritty. And college hoops is already in full swing. So lots to catch your viewer eye. Hockey tries to keep it light. They've had a couple days to themselves almost with huge schedule. The day before Thanksgiving, obviously, and the huge schedule Friday and Saturday. So it's taking the Sunday off, and they're getting teams will be on the move. Obviously, a lot of teams on the road trips right now. Obviously, they this is kind of where squeezing in games before you get to the Olympic break. But so then now you're going to kind of see the crunch where you're going to see back to back. So we're going to see lots of backup goalies. I expect that. I mean, so you might see some higher scores than you usually do. Sometimes teams go into a shell when they play backup goalie more often. So you might see teams go with the defensive shells. But then you have teams that don't have that ability that decide to just start to go full speed ahead on offense. And that's like you said. I mean, some of the goalies, the backup goalies, are halfway decent. Watching Delkovich play for San Jose, obviously he's put up decent numbers for them. But watching the Johansson, when the beat the Rangers with the backup goalie in for Tampa, but the Rangers just haven't played well at home anyway, and playing the backup goalie there, they just basically shut them down defensively. Tampa's not missing some of their best pieces. Obviously, Ryan McDonough and Victor Hedman out, which means their defense is kind of in an AHL quality, defense, but within their system, they're playing well for Coop. They've been winning games. Obviously, they're on the road trip now and starting to get wins on the beginning of the road trip. We'll see if they can continue back home with that. I think 6 or 7 in a row, I think, for Tampa. Tampa's been playing pretty well, even though they're not 100% clicking offense. And like you said, they're defensively. I'm still a little leery about the product they're putting out there. But like you said, you go watch the games, you root for your team. The regular season is regular season. But like you said, you like to win as much as you can, obviously to better your seed, and then be able to rest some players down the stretch. But games are still entertaining. Obviously, you want to tune in regular season stuff, especially with the young players out this year. It's pretty amazing. So good luck, everybody. Obviously, the reload spots will go live Tuesday. So it looks like I'm going to do 14. So it's only going to get up to 35 because we'll be down to 21 after Thursday. I was looking at the spot price preview for Tuesday and Thursday. Then, like I said, I apologize to never get down this low. This is painful to me and you guys across the board. I try to keep it as good as I can. Obviously, we got a couple higher end spots. They may hit today. They may hit. It doesn't matter if they hit Tuesday, Thursday. It can be the same prices for both boxes. But so whatever comes out today may tweak it a little bit. But like I said, there's these. 25 boxes, 24 tonight. You're going to have some pretty amazing chances at some nice jerseys Tuesday and Thursday, with 1 in 23 on Tuesday, 1 in 22 on Thursday. Very low that we ever can get. It's pretty much for you guys. Like I said, I want to keep the prices palatable for me, obviously, but these boxes for you guys, because I'm not making a bill on these 2 boxes Tuesday and Thursday, but you guys now have the best chances at your spot. So whoever you're chasing, get ready for the fast fingers and multiple devices for Tuesday and Thursday. Today I think we had like 10 different people grab spots. Obviously, with only 25 spots, 25 boxes, it's a little tough. We got Thomas Emmon tonight with a couple, Big Al with a couple, Shirley, Mike A, Sunday visitors back in with a couple. Ryan S only has 1. He's a single spot. He's back here on Sundays for us. No Ron tonight, so spread around with everybody else. Adam R's got a couple. James M has got some nice targets. CK's got a couple. Larry V's got some nice targets. Mike H has a couple. And like to welcome back Timu, watching over in Finland. Good luck to you, Timu. Timu's a single spot owner tonight, so good luck to him as well. It's always nice when we get our visitors in from Finland, who's hit in the past, but obviously I think he's hit from our third-party boxes we've had as well. But definitely it's good to see him back here grabbing one of our Finns. He's got Tuvo. Larry V's got Miko. So we do have a couple of Finns in. Got some Swedes in there. Got some Russians and Americans and Canadians, a little UN for WAFFLEBOARD breaks spread around pretty well. But good luck to everybody tonight. Some really, really great spots. Whatever comes out tonight, you guys will be very, very happy with. Of course, beating the odds, 1 in 25 and 1 in 24 tonight. As always, our trigger box is box 81. Box 81 hits. We'll have a free jersey to give away to everybody in the break. So all 25 spots will be eligible no matter which box we hit that. So good luck to you guys. If we hit 81, there will also be a free jersey giveaway, and that will continue until that 81 hits. With this reload, I'm also skipping box 23, but that will not be a trigger box. So 23 and 32 are left from the late June reload, but the only one from May is 81. So 81 is your trigger box. So root for your boxes or root for 81, because there will be a freebie to everybody to have a chance to win if we do hit 81. So like I said, all my stuff is in except 2 jerseys. Most likely tomorrow would be Tuesday at the latest, but pictures up as soon as they arrive. Obviously the mail tomorrow afternoon, but of course before the spots go live on Tuesday, and then we'll be back here Tuesday night anyway for the last of 2 boxes before the reload is in. So good luck. All 25 on the table. I got to build a couple more boxes, so I had 12 already made. I got to get 14 ready for the reload. So, but that's so later in the week. Obviously, we'll be doing the reload video, boxing up video, will probably be Saturday or maybe even Friday, depending if I get to it. But good luck to everybody. It's going to be fun. Like I said, maybe sometime on Friday. So I'll be mailing out whatever hits tonight, Tuesday and Thursday, probably Friday afternoon or early Saturday. So everything's in the mail. I mean, obviously there's no holiday right now, so everything is on the way to you guys that was hit before today. Keep an eye out for that. I mean, I sent everything out, I believe on Friday? Did I send out something on Friday? Yeah, I think I did on Friday because we broke on Wednesday night, so everything is gone from my room. So definitely everything's in the mail, and I believe Friday afternoon I sent out all the packages. So expect to see those arriving to you. There's no holiday this week. Expect them to show up, by the middle of the week at the latest. But good luck. Like I said, I'm expecting some stuff back from JSA. I'm expecting some stuff back tomorrow for this reload. And I have a couple other things arriving that have to get sent out to JSA, but that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I've been happy with the returns I've gotten from JSA. They haven't given me any issues. The stuff I sent to them, I'm 100% on. So I'm glad when it comes back with a COA and a sticker, and you guys are more than happy to chase them. That's just some great stuff. I'm not gonna chase it even if it's unverified. If I can't expect to get it back to get to you guys. So good luck with that. Good luck tonight. 25 boxes, gonna be fun. Like I said, this is almost like Christmas, nitty gritty, man. Last reload, last double box before the reload. And then, of course, Tuesday and Thursday. So good luck, everybody. I cannot wait to see what comes out. You guys deserve every one of these jerseys that hit. So got my lists, got my spreadsheets. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. Let's get going. Like I said, welcome everybody watching live, or if you're watching on the recording, or if you're Finland, you're over there. Timu's over there sleeping. So he'll be watching this when he wakes up tomorrow. So I'm not sure exactly. I think he's in the middle of the night, probably like 3 or 4 in the morning, I think, in Finland. So good luck, guys. Let's deal with it. Let me see. Where's my list? Okay, where's my dice? Hey, yo, dice. Where's my list? Okay, very good. Okay, here we go. And you guys know the drill. 5 or more, of course, for our first box. And then we'll back that box out, and then we'll do 5 or more for our second box. That way it's chance to be a different number for each randomizer. We've had the same number, but haven't had it in a while. So good luck to those guys. Good luck to everybody. Let us do it. Okay, 5 or more on our first dice roll. See what we got. 5. 5 times the list. Here they are in order. 81. That's our trigger box. It's from May. 2332 from late June. 3 boxes from July. 2 from August. 3 from September, 5 from October's reload, and 9 still from the 10-box November reload. So 9 of the 25 boxes are from the last reload. So chances are we get one of those in one of these randoms. There's pretty much almost hit 50-50. So that better than 1 in 3 that a new box hits. So we'll see how it happens. Let's do it. Okay, good luck, everybody. 5 times for our first box. 1, 25 items. 2, 3, 4. And the first box we're going to open up tonight is going to be box number 94. 94 is not from the most recent reload. 5 times box 94. Okay, we got big box last time. We hit Yarmir Yager. For anybody that didn't watch on Wednesday, to get into our Thanksgiving, we hit Yarmir Yager. So this is 94. Let's see what we got. 94 it is. Let's back that out. 94. 94 is no longer. 94. Boom. Okay. 5 or more in a dice roll. Let's do it. Just do 5 more. It is 9 times, Mr. Bueller. 9 times. Okay. 9 times a list for box number 2. Let's do it. 1, 24 items. 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6, Mr. Owl, 7, 8, and the second box tonight is going to be box number 83, not 81, 83. 9 times box 83, almost the trigger box, technically, even though they're not close numerically. I mean, well, they're close numerically, but not whatever timeline that would be. There we go. 9 times box 83. Okay. Oh, we got some good stuff. We got some good boxes. Let's see what we got here. 83, 9 times, 94, and 83. 94 and 83. Okay, very, very good. Where's my lists? 94 and 83. Clear the killer. 94 and 83. Just 1, 2. Okay. Some different people on these lists. 94. We're in between the 94, 83, 94. There we got the U, kind of almost the U. Almost the U. Okay, we almost, not quite a U, but it's close. There we go, 94 and 83. Good luck, everybody. Okay, my lists. Good luck. 94 and 83. Like I said, we'll be down to 23 boxes on Tuesday. I will get the spot price preview up as soon as I can tonight. Like I said, I'll be entering all these boxes as well as the new spots to start on Tuesday, including the 2 that haven't arrived to me. But I've got notification that they both should be arriving tomorrow, so not an issue with me listing them. If it was going to be later in the week, I definitely wouldn't bother adding them. But I got notification that both should be arriving tomorrow. Obviously, no later than Tuesday, I expect. But I got notification that they're in South Jersey already, and they should show up here tomorrow. So good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. Box 94. Box 94 it is. Obviously not a trigger box. Box 94. Okay. Goalie, New Jersey Devils, Calgary Flames jersey, Jacob Markstrom. There is Markstrom. There we go. Current New Jersey Devil, David Adams, COA, Jacob Markstrom. Coming out, Jacob Markstrom. That's been a couple different people have had that over the last bunch of breaks. There we go. Jacob Markstrom, beautiful silver ink on the auto. Jacob Markstrom, Calgary Flames Fanatics. Got our Canada flag on the one sleeve. Got the coat of arms for Calgary, Alberta on the other sleeve. Of course, black Calgary Flames logo on the front. Jacob Markstrom, current goaltender for the New Jersey Devils. He's got a pretty good record His underlying numbers have been great. They've been playing him and Jake Allen kind of back and forth. Obviously, one of them's got to become the man if they want to make any noise in the playoffs this year, but they've been playing really well. I think Markstrom is actually having a pretty good year wins-wise, but of course, they would like him to improve his underlying numbers if they want to make a run with them. But he's definitely got some good pedigree. Obviously, Jacob Markstrom played for Flames, and that's a Flames jersey. He's current New Jersey Devil goalie. There we go. So we got box 83 next. Box 83 to you guys. Let's see what we got. I need to see who it. I need to go to our winners list. We'll do after our jersey here. Box 83 is going to be. I can't wait to show this off. Such a beautiful jersey. And this is Mr. Jack Campbell. This is a beautiful blue, such a blue color. This is the and the felt numbers. Look at that. Jack Campbell, Fanatics COA. This is such a beautiful. It's got the patch. Such a beautiful jersey. Oh, look at this. Two goalies. Goalie kind of night. Jack Campbell, the Heritage Classic patch, Hamilton, Ontario. That's 2022 Heritage patch with the Toronto Arenas logo. Got that and that feltness to it. Such a beautiful jersey. Jack Campbell. There we go. Of course, that's fight strapped up. There we go. Jack Campbell, Toronto Maple Leafs, Toronto Arenas on the logo. And it's from the Heritage Classic 2022. Goalie kind of night. There we go. Jack Campbell, Jacob Markstrom. Let's see who we got for our winners. Let me go. Jacob Markstrom going to James M. Congratulations, James M. Very, very nice. James M. hitting the Jacob Markstrom. Congratulations on that. And Jack Campbell's going to Big Al. Big Al, the leader in the clubhouse. Big Al. I definitely focused on that. I know he's had it in a bunch of Facebook. Actually, him and Jason R. have kind of alternated with that one. But congratulations, Toronto Arenas, Adidas Heritage Classic, going to Big Al, and the Jacob Markstrom Calgary Flames Fanatics going to James M. Very, very nice. Congratulations, guys. Goalie kind of night. That gets us down to 23 boxes. See what kind of mayhem we got to come out tomorrow or on Tuesday night. And then Thursday night, we have some monsters still to hit. Fantastic odds. 1 in 23 on Tuesday, 1 in 22 on Thursday. Absolutely insane. So very, very nice. I'd probably be able to go with the spot prices I worked out. Obviously, take these two off, and the other 23 plus the new 14 will be posted to start on Tuesday. And of course, I'll end whatever hits Tuesday and Thursday. So there we go. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Jason and Big Al. Two beautiful hits, two beautiful jerseys. Really can't wait to see what comes out Tuesday and Thursday. With the crazy odds, 1 in 22, 1 in 23, next two boxes. So that's going to be fantastic. So good luck, everybody. Thank you very much. Continued support. WAFFLEBOARD Breaks keeps filling the boxes. You guys keep coming back to hit the jersey. So it's beautiful, beautiful hits coming up in this reload, plus a couple more that I'd like to show you off when they arrive tomorrow. But really, really nice. So there you go. Goalie kind of night. It's nice. Make sure you get over to Big Al's for tomorrow when he does his East Coast stuff. He does that Monday and Wednesday. And I know Daryl, I've missed his last couple boxes. I missed the last box. I think he had Solani hit in his last box. Get over to Daryl's. He's got single, pick your player, pick one, get ones over at his new series that he started up. And I believe is box 5 coming for the next claim. I'm not sure which day it is. So if you're in on his room, check that out. But Big Al tomorrow night, Daryl coming up at some point in time this week. My stuff Tuesday and Thursday. Be back here for your Facebook claim post, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, spot prices will go up tonight. Get us ready for this week before the reload goes in. So thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. No hockey this evening. Watch some late football, and we'll get back at it on Tuesday evening. Very good. I'll see you guys over at Big House tomorrow or back here on Tuesday night. Waffleboard breaks us out.